alive. I think we get crazier and crazier every time we do that.
My name is Ling Yuan, and my co-host is
Edward Thomas.
Lamar.
I hate that.
Edward Lamar Thomas III.
Wow, do you really have to go there, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
What did I do now? I'll clean my room up. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, you've been a terrible kid. You just told me how bad you behaved. So I'm like,
That's not how bad I behave. That's just my default.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Even though my room is always spotless, as long as you don't look under the bed or in the closet.
Mm-hmm. I've seen your kitchen. I'm like,
Okay, well, in that case, I know it's
Can't
over.
lie to me.
I will never have a kitchen big enough. There's just always more stuff to put into the kitchen because I need more things.
Wow. We should get Marie Kondo to your place.
What's that?
I'll send you a link.
Oh, gosh. Okay, that was your evil laugh, so now I know. Aha. She's just beating me down again. Back into the pit. Back into the pit.
She's inspirational.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
Probably one of those, that's like the lady that does all the organizing with your clothes.
That's Marie Kondo.
Is that her?
Yeah.
She's like, if it
gives
doesn't
you
give
joy.
I just want to slap her face. I just want to go, joy this lady, smack.
I'll send you a
joy.
link anyway.
I'm like, get away from my pile of papers.
I think a lot of things, if I would do that, I don't know if they give me joy. I don't know. How does joy feel?
Well, okay, my mind just went somewhere else.
Okay. What's today's topic?
I forgot now.
Dude.
I just forgot. I know we just talked about it. I forgot what it is because I started laughing. What was it again?
Oh my gosh, Ed.
Yeah, do you remember? You remember? You don't remember either, do you?
We first talked about brothers and sisters, then about weight. No, midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis. Thank you.
There you go.
There you go.
Just have to track your...
Back to, because this is why I'm having a midlife crisis soon. It's because obviously I can feel like did you ever read the book, what is it, Flowers for Algernon?
No.
So it's a book about a guy who's developmentally challenged. So he's like retarded, really. And then he gets an injection that makes him super smart.
Oh.
And it's because they actually gave this injection to this mouse named Algernon. What happens is he starts to see that Algernon, after a while, that the drug is going to reduce him worse than he was before.
No.
And so he knows that he's going to be worse off. He'll be even worse off than he was before he got the drug. So he starts to write all this stuff down that he can remember. It's really sad.
That's really ethically wrong.
And the end, you're crying. You're just
I don't want to see this.
No. And you just reminded me of that.
Excuse me. What are you talking about? What are you suggesting? What's wrong with you?
The end is coming.
To you, maybe.
Well, I thought we were talking about you. Sorry.
You're really gifted in music, so maybe at some point you'll be like, oh.
No, you know what I'm afraid of? Like sometimes when you get older. So for those of you who are listeners, next year, in about a month and a half from this recording, I will turn 60 years old.
Are we going to have a big party? Yes.
No, I don't know what to do. I was trying to figure out. When I was 50, I had a big party here.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people, what I did was I put together a gospel choir. Mm-hmm. And so people sang gospel music, and we had like a little service together with like music and talking about my life. And then we went over and we had like a party. And then people were saying like a lot of good things about me. And then my friend who I had asked to host the thing, he decided that all these people were saying so many good things about me. So he decided he would say bad things. So and everyone was just like, I can't believe he did that. What was he doing?
We're going to ban that one.
But to this day, he thinks that, he did such a good job. He's like, when you turn 60? I'm like, nope. Sorry, I'll be even more sensitive then. I just couldn't take it. I'm like, I don't know,
Wow.
I didn't feel any friendship that day.
So, why do you feel like you're in a midlife crisis?
So I didn't feel like I had one at 30, 40, or 50. Mm-hmm. I felt like, life's the same. I'm like, I'm cool. But I feel like 60 is actually kind of a big deal.
Why? Approaching pension.
Because I'm over a half a century old.
Yeah.
That's just like, And I noticed that when I'm looking at people who are like older, so like 10 years older than me, and a lot of them have shaky hands.
No.
And so I'm thinking like, and like a couple of days ago, I was sleeping in the bed. I felt my hand twitch and I was like, oh no, no. Because I don't want to ever not like, because there's things I just want to do until I die. So I want to be able to play the piano and play the guitar.
Yeah.
I want to be able to, well, I guess there's those things. And so, and maybe scratch my nose and not like gouge my eye out or something.
Oh my gosh, that's so dramatic.
And so, well, I'm from America. I'm really dramatic about everything. I can't do something just like, I'm going to think logically about it. No, I have to be.
But you have the odds on your side because
I'm old?
No, studies show that if you are playing instruments and stuff, it will keep you more healthy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well.
And you can just hope you don't get Parkinson's. Because that would be...
Wow. Okay.
No, I mean, that would be an issue for why you would maybe not be able to control your motor muscles anymore.
Oh,
but
that was really bad.
Besides that, I mean...
One of my friends who actually was in the beginning when we started cross culture got Parkinson's. She died a few years ago. It's really sad.
It's not so common in women. It's more common in men.
Yeah, but she had it, and then like she deteriorated, and it was like, I know it's mostly men that get it.
And it's also a genetic thing.
Okay, well, I don't know one in my family has Parkinson's,
so
maybe
you are
as long as I'm not the first.
It's not like a guarantee, but it's unlikely that
thank you.
Get it.
It's so good talking to you.
And
it makes me feel
if you're
better.
twitching your arm, it could just be that you have a deficiency in magnesium or something.
Really?
Yeah.
I just thought because I slept on it because my whole arm was numb too.
Yeah, but then that's a recent explanation.
Don't try to overthink it. Don't be too smart. Let me feel my drama.
Nah.
And then, so I just feel like turning 60 is like
turning point.
Yeah, I mean, there's things. Because I was listening to this pastor, and he was saying how when you get older, you should like stop doing things because you're getting older, and just
stop doing what?
Like trying to challenge young people to do things that you know you can't win at. And I was
that definitely.
No, I'm
that's
like
stupid.
No, just keep trying anyway. Your glory days might come back.
That's so pathetic. Please, like if you would, for example. Challenge Mika or a young guy in church for a sprint or I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to see you both do the arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling, I probably would win over Mika.
Do you think so?
Oh yeah.
You should do that at the men's fellowship. I want to see that.
He's got little bitty spinkly arms. I got big fat ones with lots of extra fat on them. I've got weight.
Fat is just a weight. Fat is not muscle.
I've got weight on my side. Once I get some momentum going, it's like. Good. Okay.
I know about Bobo. He is quite muscular.
No, not him. No, he's too strong.
He's quite muscular.
Oh my gosh. You should see his body. I'm like, ooh, if it was possible to lust, I would be lusting. I'm just kidding. I'm just,
He's just weird. He's in midlife crisis. He doesn't know who he is.
I was just thinking if Bobo was listening, he'd be like, I'm not sitting next to Ed anymore. He's lustful. Like, no, I'm not. I'm just saying things like this. I don't know. I'm refined. I haven't filtered my mouth yet.
Your worm? Is that how you call your tongue? It's a worm.
It's a worm. It's a snake. It just comes off. Oh my gosh, where are we? No.
Wow.
So,
but what else are you concerned about? What is the health thing? That's also health.
Yeah.
It's rubbing his stomach. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because like right now my BMI is like really high.
Yeah,
it's 38.
It's deathly high.
Yeah, it's scaring me because I never thought. Like I think when I was like 40, I just assumed I would always be in good shape and keep working out. I don't know what happened, but after 50, I just.
Even men have hormonal changes, not as dramatic as women, obviously. But
is that why I have boobs?
No, it could be like you get less testosterone.
No, I think I still have a lot.
Yeah, but you can still have less.
But I maybe had an overflow before, and now I'm just at a normal level.
Yeah, but then you develop man boobs. I mean,
because I figure like I haven't really had. I still have hair. Like I'm really surprised that I have hair.
But you know that the more testosterone they have, the more bald you get.
I know.
So our friend Johan, he must be super manly. I told him that. He felt much better.
Like before 30, he was already like, he just had like a patch left.
Receding hairline. Yeah, but and
We love you.
yeah, but I read a lot about that. That like men who are bald, they have more testosterone,
Isn't that
and that's
weird?
also why they are more attractive to women.
Because they're bald-headed?
They are bold.
Uh-huh. Well, then what's my attraction? I mean, there's like a
You
wide...
have all the afro on your head, so I don't know how much testosterone you have.
But Andrew, just like having an extra girlfriend. Oh, thanks.
We
Wow.
can even share our pH now. our bras.
Nice. I need the extra support.
Okay, that's just escalated.
I know. Again,
But why
did we get there?
But what do you think?
So
about,
no, but I think
what's a midlife crisis?
So
What's the crisis about?
I think that the whole idea is like I still have pants in my closet.
Reminding you of the good old days.
Exactly. Reminding me when I could get into them. And I can't even get my legs around them. I'm like, when was I ever this small? And I'm just like, and I'm like, oh, what happened to me? Like I look at pictures of me when I was younger and I was like,
I don't recognize you.
Wow.
But that's because you're putting up pictures from when you were 16 or something. I'm like,
no, the one I put up today was like, I was like 19.
Yeah. Pretty close.
I was an adult.
Yeah, okay. Let's say so.
I still look like I was 15 anyway, but anyway, it doesn't matter. No, but I think that like I'm worried now about Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm. But
because
you're playing the piano, so you have a protective.
I'm forgetting a lot of people's names for all of a sudden, and I'm just like really worried about that, and I'm worried about.
You can do some ginkgo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do I smoke it or?
No, they're capsules you can take.
Okay.
It thins the blood a bit, so it goes better to your brain.
Wow. Is that what it does? I don't want to have thin blood.
It's better to have thin blood than thick blood.
No, my blood is like extra thick. It's like milkshake. My veins, trying to get the blood through my veins, is like an extra thick milkshake.
Yeah, but you want to, but ginkgo makes it thinner.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like so used to the thickness. I wouldn't know with that extra blood flow. I might start thinking.
No, it's good to have thinner blood than thicker blood. Anyway, no, but I think
like if you see signs of Alzheimer's, you're going to tell me. Or you're not going to.
I'm not supposed to diagnose you, but if I feel something is going on, I would definitely send you to a doctor.
Yes, that's going to scare me right there. I'd rather for you to say, "Hey, Ed, I'm really worried. I think maybe you should go to the doctor."
Yeah. I will say that, but I can't
I know
pronounce a
I know you're not the
diagnosis
doctor,
on you.
but if I like would say, and you're like, "Hey, welcome to Fika for Life. My name is Lin Nguyen, and my co-host is," and I'm like, "Huh? Who are you?"
No, it doesn't. They say that the scary thing with Alzheimer's is that it comes slowly.
Yeah.
Like first you start to forget your keys, which is like really common. Then you start to forget things.
Yeah, I
you go
forget
to
my
a
keys
room,
when I was 15.
You go to a room and then you suddenly forget what you wanted there. That's also really common. Like at the beginning, it's just really common things like happen to anyone, and then it just gets worse and worse.
That's the story of my whole life.
Then it can just be you have a bad memory from the very beginning, so there is not much you can lose.
Wow, jeez, thanks. You have 3 cells. Don't worry about it. You lose one.
But when you talk about that, I mean, I think about my mom, and I'm really concerned because she also starts to have a really bad memory, like really bad. Like I just told her something, and she would maybe 5 minutes later ask me the same question again.
Really?
And then I really wonder, like,
I worry about my mom
on?
too because she's like repeating herself, and so she will repeat the same story like 2 times or 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, no, I hope not. Oh wait, that would be. I don't even know what I would do because I'm here in Sweden.
You have to fly there.
And I'm like, wow. I don't know. I would be really torn. Not because I don't
go there.
No, I mean not because I want to take care of my mom. I know, but it's a cost thing. Like if I don't have a job, how do I get there? Or if like I can't get my mom to come here, so I don't know. I just
it wouldn't be nice to have your mom here because she doesn't have a network here.
She's got me. All she needs is me.
Oh my gosh.
She got
because
Jesus and she's got me.
Because people are asking me too, don't you want to bring your mom? I'm like, no. What's she supposed to do here? Like,
oh my gosh. I wish your mom was here.
My mom will come here to visit me in December.
Oh, we have to eat every day.
And you won't have time because you're going to go to work. That's always your excuse.
I know.
I can't come.
And this December, I'm working a lot this December. It's really bad. Yeah, I think you only had your mom. It's like, oh, now he's working. When I have no job for 5 months, you're like, where's your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm wondering like, okay, so here's one of the things that makes me have a midlife crisis. I was trying to open a jar of pickles the other day, and I couldn't open the jar.
Yeah.
I used my extra grip thing, to grip the top. I couldn't open it. Like I was trying as hard as I could. My arm was shaking, and I was trying to open the jar, and I couldn't get it open. A year ago or 2 years ago,
Yeah.
poop, not a problem.
Maybe the jar was the issue, not you.
No, I've been having
Did you go to all the jars you haven't tried
peanut
to open
butter, jam. I mean, there's like mayonnaise. I mean, there's all kinds of jars now that are like becoming a challenge. And I'm thinking
but just with your grip strength.
wait, I'm not okay. That's one thing. I'm trying to put my pants on, and I lift up one leg, and
You lose balance.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's common for elderly people.
Oh, Lynn, that's it. I'm going to buy a Maserati next week. I don't care if I have to put on my credit card. I will buy a Maserati and I will drive around with my shirt down to my button so all my fat can hang out so I'm cool again. Yes.
You know it's November. It's freezing outside.
I don't care.
It's raining.
I don't care. I don't care. My skin will be frozen. I'll have frostbite every Sunday I come to church. It's okay. As long as I can be cool again.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, the whole pants thing is really bothering me lately because I feel like I can't get my leg up high enough. Wait, I can't bend over low enough to get my leg up high enough to put my pants leg and my leg into my pants. And I'm like, what happened to me?
Well, I think I
Lynn.
hear you. But the thing is, it's not as bad because that's just a natural like thing for your body to somehow get not as good anymore. But the thing
when I'm
is,
70, that's fine.
no. But the thing is, you can still turn it around. It's not like you've lost a limb and you're like, oh, I wished it would be back. No, it's
Feels
not.
like
Don't be a victim.
I'm
Don't
a victim.
be a victim to your circumstances.
Feel sorry for me.
No, I won't.
And make me chocolate cake every day.
Okay, I can make you feel bad. My mom
no,
is really sick in cancer. She can't make herself healthy.
Okay.
But you can make an effort
Oh my God.
and be more healthy.
Okay, Lynn. Sorry. I can't compete with that, can I?
Always play
And
the
I
cancer
really-
card if it
I
fits.
really love your mom very much, so I can't even say anything funny.
Yeah. So
That's so
I'm just
sad.
saying, like, before it gets too far, I mean, the older you get, the more likely you are to develop some kind of illness, whatever it is, like some kind of illness. So that's why I'm thinking. He's looking at his hand, seeing if he has a tremor. No, that's.
Welcome to the dark side of the forest.
Yeah, I think you can still turn this around. I don't think you should. You shouldn't lie flat on your back like, oh, I'm dying, I'm so old. I don't think you should.
Because I keep telling Annette, you better get ready. Gonna be dead soon one day. And when I'm gone, everything goes with me. All my knowledge, all my fun, all my presents.
Oh my gosh, I think about my mom. When my mom dies, all her
No, don't
knowledge
say
will
that.
go
Don't
away.
say that. You make me cry.
Well, I'm just saying that you still have a chance to turn the boat around. So don't think like.
You think I should start making videos for my daughters so they have my knowledge when I'm gone?
Maybe you should ask them first if they're interested.
They should be interested. My daughters, they'll never turn their back on me. Will you, girls? Yeah, where are you now? No,
Yeah, exactly. Where are you now when I need you?
they're not here for my support. Yeah, okay. So the reason that we did this is that even though our listeners are a lot younger than you are, Lynn. Okay, a lot younger than I am.
Yeah, you, maybe.
Yeah. But I think that is really good to know, like, especially if you have friends who are older. So when I was younger, I had a lot of friends who were older, like in my age now.
Are they dead?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, so
Yeah,
sad.
yeah, a lot of them are actually.
Does it mean that when I am your age, you're dead?
Yeah, probably.
Wait. How many?
Because you're 30 now.
Oh, you're 30 years older than me.
Yep. Wow. Did you really have to put that out there in the public? Wow.
I didn't realize.
Stop being so smart. I told you. It's not good.
I didn't realize. I'm like, oh man.
I know.
That's double.
Wow. Jeez.
I know. I shut up now.
You know what? I'm going to find the old people's bench.
But that's fine.
I'm going to sit on the
when
old people's bench.
I'm 60, you're 90. And then we can have a party.
Wow. Wow. And I'll be like, who are you?
It's fine, Ed. We talked about it. Here, listen to this podcast.
After 10 minutes, I'll be like, oh, I'm so tired. I got to go home and go sleep. You young people in your 60s, you keep having the party. As old people, we have to go rest.
And then when I'm 60, Naomi is like 45.
Wow. That is so crazy.
No, she's 35.
Yeah, because she won 15.
35. Then she'll be 35. Then maybe I have grandchildren.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Woo.
Maybe I'll have grandchildren by then. By the time you turn 60.
No, your kids are
same age as you.
60. Wow, they would be medically advanced.
Yeah. I mean, because Paulina was.
Where's Paulina born? 92.
No, sorry, 93.
93. So she's 2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
She's 28. They better get the baby making going.
Nah, that's okay. I'm feeling too old.
You're like, no.
I feel like my time to be a grandfather is now past.
Really?
I'm too
How
old.
past?
I should have been a grandfather at 50.
At 50?
40.
Which of your kids were old enough for that?
I don't know. None of them. But
what's wrong with you?
That's my timeline. If they can't adjust their body, their physiology to my timeline.
Wow. It's more about here.
Really,
maturity in the brain. Maybe get a job, a house. Things like that are pretty basic.
So people get older and it's normal. Lynn and I are friends, and even though there's a 30-year difference between the two of us, I hope that as I get older now and move into the 60s, that you don't like ghost me.
Do you know there's this joke? It's one person like, oh my gosh, I'm 30, so he's 60. That means when I'm 60, he's 120. There you go. Now I feel better.
Wow, exactly. Not that far gone. Well, Lynn, I hope that you'll still be my friend, as I move into my 60s and 70s. And
as long as you don't ghost me.
I wouldn't ghost you. I wouldn't even know who you are by that time.
Exactly. Don't ghost me.
I'm not going to ghost you. I'll be like, this is your friend. We
have to take pictures together so I can show it to you. Look.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we should do that, huh? You should this is when you still had your right mind. You sure?
But they say that when people get dementia or Alzheimer's, you should have mementos, so they can look at them and try to remember.
Oh wow, no, that's not bad.
So we could have this microphone.
We should do that.
You.
That looks like my head.
You remember? It's the afro.
It must be my grandchild.
Alzheimer's and dementia doesn't mean you get stupid. Just bad memory, okay?
I don't know if they're not so far away from each other.
Also what is comforting is that people who maybe suffer from dementia or Alzheimer's, they usually still find the memory in music because it's stored elsewhere.
That's true. When I was so sometimes when we're having a devotion at a senior housing or something, what happens is that they're totally, people are just it's like they're not there.
Yeah.
And then we'll sing an old psalm. I mean, an old hymn, from that people sang 80 years ago.
Yeah.
And they all start singing and joining in. It's really, it's all of a sudden, it's the light goes on, and they're there in that moment.
Yeah.
And then when the song is over, they're just
yeah.
So it's really cool to see that the thing with
reality,
music. Yeah. So that because you feel like you feel like you're connecting, and you feel like this is something in which there's still an ability to participate together. So it's actually really cool. So maybe music will be my savior. I'm glad I know all these songs.
Jesus is your savior.
I'm sorry.
Just to remind you.
Yeah, I just slipped into a little idolatry. You know what happens? My mind is going. I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry, but I know this is not a Christian podcast in per se. I just want to remind you of your own convictions.
I'm sorry. I'm so bad.
It's fine. Thank you guys for listening.
Thanks for listening. If you have any other questions or comments or anything else you want to know, or maybe, this really inspired you, let us know. Drop us a line.
Yes.
We love to hear from all of you.
Thank you.
Thanks again for watching. Listening. See, I told you I'm going. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for listening. If you have any comments or ideas, please send us a message to fikaforlife@mail.com. Fika, F-I-K-A. This was the Fika for Life podcast with Lynn Nguyen and Edward Thomas, and we hope to hear you again.